Well, it's been a while. You guys just saw the car. You guys gotta let me know what you think. I think it's gorgeous. Stora Blue, rear-wheel drive, 6-speed manual, MPPK package. It's got extended leather. It's got heated group package. It's got technology package. It is a fully spec'd rear-wheel drive manual 340, and it is just awesome. I'm in love with the car so far. I just got it literally, put it down here, literally less than like a day ago. So it's been a full 24 hours since I've gotten it. So yeah, a lot to come. I don't even know where to go with this. I'm excited. This car is gorgeous. I can't wait. I can't wait to drive this car. It's awesome. You guys are gonna see all around it. You guys are gonna see videos on it all day. And yeah, I mean, just look at that thing. God, that's gorgeous. All right, well, on to the next thing. Let's talk about why I ended up on a rear-wheel drive manual F30. Originally, the goalpost was a E90 or E92 M3 manual, under 100,000 miles. That was the goal. Now, I did probably months and months of research, Facebook find, forums, dealerships. I searched from top to bottom, left to right on every single dealership in the country. You could ask my fiance and she would probably tell you that is an understatement. So just going through all of it. It's been a headache. I got to the point where I didn't even want a car anymore. That's how bad it had gotten. I was just searching and searching and searching. It was all that was on my mind. I could not think about anything else. I was struggling with work. I was struggling with my regular activities. I was struggling with the gym. I was struggling with chores. I was struggling with whenever I am in the market for a car, for whatever reason, my brain hyperfixates on just that and nothing else. I can't get anything else done. I'm learning how to day trade, and I chose apparently just the wrong time, because as soon as I went to go start day trading, I also wanted to go look at cars, and they did not mix and the cars took over. So that doesn't really tell you how I got to the F30. Well, let me continue. I have always wanted one of these. I had a friend growing up named Derek. He might watch the YouTube videos. He had a 2016, I think as well, 8-speed, 340i. I believe his was an X-Drive. Derek, if you're watching this, you can correct me. But that car is fast. That car is fun. We had it in high school. It was just a blast. It looked good. It sounded good. It was just something that was cool. I remember it. His was black with a red interior. The red interior is gorgeous. I don't have red, but I think the black actually accents the car super well in this one. But yeah, so anyway, fast forward into now, I've had GTIs, I've had Dodge Charger, I've had, Ram 1500, Jeep Wrangler, TJ 2001, and Elantra N. So I've kind of been through a little bit of a spectrum. Went back to muscle with the the Mustang. And then had various, project cars, had the GTO, and then I had a VW Corrado. Now I have the Z4, it's sitting right out there. Probably saw it in the background in a couple of the shots. So yeah, I've been a little bit around everything. I was having a very hard time finding an E90 or an E92 M3 in a manual. All the ones that were for sale were pretty much DCT, or if they were manual, they were out of my price range, unfortunately, and they were or just clapped, too high mileage, something like that. And I'm sure that anyone knows the S65 engine, those things, if they don't have specific maintenance done within a certain interval, they're, let's just say, unreliable can be an understatement. Now, the more research I did, I found out they're actually pretty reliable engines. You just have to do your maintenance. That goes for every car. This one's a little bit more, so it's not just like, do an oil change. No, you still got to do pretty heavy maintenance, but as long as you take care of them, you do what the intervals tell you to do, maybe even a little early, do your oil changes at 3,000 miles instead of 5,000, you'll be good. So don't let anyone tell you to not get one. If you are going to get one, I'm more a manual person. I just couldn't bring myself to buying an automatic. I'm a manual. Head all the way. I need 3 pedals. I need to be able to be engaged. I don't care if it's slower. I don't care if it's less economical. I don't care. It's me. And I think a lot of people lose sight of that whenever they're going for a car. They try to buy the hype, and that's kind of what I was trying to do. And I'm glad that I didn't, because I ended up with this thing. And it's only been 2 days, but I'm very, very happy with it. And I can't wait for the channel to grow with it. I can't wait to grow with it. I can't wait for road trips, memories, everything that goes with this car. Hopefully it'll be a great one. But so when I was searching for this car, I took so long to find something that was even remotely close to it. If you guys know anything about manual 340s, they are extremely rare. There's roughly 1,100 that were sold in the United States that were rear-wheel drive. The X-Drive variant actually got a ton of them. They got like 10,000 manuals, which is kind of crazy. But rear-wheel drive manual, this was the one. This is the one that I needed. This was the one that I wanted. I was determined to buy it. Only problem is that no one wants to sell them. Or if they do sell them, they're black or white. And I already got a black car. I'm a man of color. I like colorful cars. So I got myself one. I got myself an Astora Blue. I think one of BMW's greatest colors. I think Dakar Yellow is like kind of right up there with it. Anyway, fast forward a couple days after trying to find a E90 or an E9X generation M3. I kind of gave up on it. I couldn't find a manual that I wanted in the price range that I could afford. So what did I do? I do the meme and get a B58. I know what you're thinking. Does it have a downpipe? Is it tuned? Has one of those things. It is tuned. It does not have a downpipe though, and I don't know if I plan on doing one. Maybe. The car makes 340-ish horsepower right now. I'm good with where it's at. It's got an MHD, stage 1 tune on it, and it's plenty powerful enough. I haven't even gotten on it yet, and it's been plenty good. Hours and hours and hours I spent looking on Facebook Marketplace, looking for the right car, and I just could not find one. I searched on, Carvana, CarMax, Car Gurus, pretty much every online major site. I went through Auto Tempest because you see all those dang ads for it. Couldn't find anything through Auto Tempest. And then one of my buddies, Ethan, sent me this website called Visor.ai. And I was like, what is this website? Turns out it is a hidden gem of a car finder. Type in just like you would a normal website, year, make, model, specific things that you want, if you want it manual, all-wheel drive, things of that nature. Find this car in Oregon. Now I'm like, of course the car that I want is in Oregon. Out of all places, it had to be 2,900 miles away on the other side of the country. And I kind of went away from it. I stepped back. I was like, I can't do it. It's too far. It's not worth it. And it's something that I won't get to, ever have. And it turns out that could have been the furthest thing from the truth. Now, you're all probably wondering, well, you ended up getting it. So what was the holdup? So the story of this car, kind of crazy. So I reach out to the company, Competition Motorsports LLC. Shout out to them. Awesome company to do business with, by the way. If you're ever if one of you is in the search for a car, I'm going to drop down their link below. This is not paid or anything, I swear. I'm literally have like 10 subscribers. How could it be paid? Okay. But shout out to them. They made the buying process literally the easiest that I've ever had. And it was all over the phone. No hassle. It was great. But that being said, what happened? So I reach out to them and you get the news that you never want to hear. The car has a deposit on it. The car is sold. Someone is coming to buy the car. And so I'm like, oh no. I reach out, they tell me that, and I'm devastated. I come over to my fiance and she feels bad for me too. And I'm like, and she's being the positive spirit in the whole thing. And they tell me on the phone, they're like, we've never had someone back out of a deal they've already put a deposit on. They paid for a pre-purchase inspection on this vehicle, mind you. And and I was like, oh, it's a done deal. Like, they bought it. I just got to go search. So another day goes by, 2 days go by. I keep searching. I'm like, you know what? I want to get an update on this car. So I call back, get an update, and they're like, yeah, still on hold. Pre-purchase inspection just got done. We're pretty much going to go through with it. And I was like, okay, I understand. This is pretty much over. I'm kind of SOL on this one. And so I tell them, if anything by chance happens, just let me know. I think this was St. Patrick's Day that this happened on. So it's kind of ironic looking back. It's kind of funny, and it's a cool story that I'll hold for, my entire life now. But I was like, it's not going to happen. There's no way. It's not going to be me. I'm not going to be able to get it. It wasn't destined. I kid you not, less than 10 minutes later, I get a phone call from these people, and they're like, you're never going to believe what happened. People down in California who, put a hold on the car, put a deposit down, backed out because the car was too low. And mind you, the car is pretty much slammed. Like it's as low as it can go for the rear. I think the front maybe can go a tad lower, but it's so low to the point where the the hauler had to take the front bumper off to even get it onto the truck. So that's just a little bit of perspective of how low it is. But that is like angels singing in my ears. That is like happy St. Patrick's Day. This is like the best thing ever. I must have had a 4-leaf clover shoved way up inside me. Lucky son of a gun is what I am. But what do? I say, I'll put a deposit on it as soon as possible. They get me on the phone. I talk to my fiance over it. We agree. I put the deposit down, and that's the rest of the story as you know it. I pay for it, send the money, get on a truck, shipped over here. It took about a week and a half. In business days they ship on. So got all that done. It was probably the smoothest transaction I could have had. It took a long time, but it's expected. I mean, you're buying something that is 2,900 miles away. You don't get to go look at it. I gave my fiance a heart attack because I almost literally just like picked up all my stuff and just flew out the same day just to go pick up the dang car. But she brought me to, back down to earth and made me realize that maybe that wasn't the smartest thing to do. So I didn't do it. Went with what she wanted to do and what was ultimately the smartest thing to do, and ended up getting the car shipped here and delivered. And delivered with no front bumper. So I had to drive it, about an hour and a half. It was actually almost 2 hours of traffic down 95 with no front bumper and no license plate. But got it home, got it here safe. First thing I did was wash it because that thing was filthy. I think it's sitting on the back of a truck for 2,000 plus miles. I mean, it's going to be filthy. But now I've got the car. That's the story of how I got it. And yeah, for the future, we're going to make plenty of memories of this thing. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of all over the place, but that's kind of how this whole car search was. It was all over the place, and I kind of think it fits the theme of the car. And he's going to have to help me come up with a name for it. Yeah, so I guess that'll be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you could leave a like, comment, subscribe, it's all appreciated. I'm never gonna, make you guys do it, of course, but looking here to grow, looking to grow this channel, looking to show this car off, and yeah, looking to be here with you guys. So guess I'll catch you in the next one.